Hello everybody. Hello. And when you come in here, make sure that you click like. Trying to do a few things over here. I am doing this solo today. No panels necessarily. This is free flow Fridays. Free flow Fridays. Free flow Fridays. That's right. Um, hey Natty, how are you, darling? Hi, sweetheart. Yes, I'm gonna put this link up here so when people come in, if they want to come on, they can. But this is Free Flow Friday, so what I don't have any topics in all actuality. I'm just here because I should have been coming on this weekend doing and I have some other shows. But it's been one of them weeks, what can I say? In addition to that, I just wanted to, it's Free Flow Friday since I don't really have a format, anything to talk about, but I do have something random that I want to talk about. And I had spoke about this in an earlier show. And then I want to show I don't know if everybody knows, but I am from Detroit. Okay, I'm from Detroit, alrighty. And we have a slang up here, and it's called "What Up, Doe." All right, it's a Detroit slang. If y'all don't see that, all right. If you look at the thumbnail, and it's also in the description of this video, my cousin actually does this, and she does these. This is the actual hoodie dress. Okay, hoodie dress. So she does that. I'm going to run my banner real quick. I'm going to run that and the intro for the show, and then we'll get started. Hello, my fabulous viewers. Welcome to Kim Delivers, the ultimate destination for commentary enthusiasts. I am Kimberly, your guide on this exciting journey delivering you entertaining and informative content. Whether you're here for a dose of laughter, inspiring tips, or just good vibes, you've landed in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button and join our family. So buckle up and let's dive into the world of Kim Delivers together. I like my little intro. I'll be grooving right along with it. Okay, so yeah, I have again, I am adorning What Up, Doe. It is a Detroit thing. It's a Detroit slang. In the description is a link. It is from my cousin. Her name is Nina. She sells this amongst many other things too as well. Her work is really good. I love my little top. I mean, my dress. It's a hoodie dress, really. See, it's a hoodie dress. It's got the things there. So, it's pretty cool. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about, and my girl Nadi, thank you, Nadi. That is cute, ain't it? I love it. And if when people are coming on here, if you can click like, and then not only that, remember to go and subscribe to Naughty Love Movement. But I've been doing a love series, and because this is Women's Month, I wanted to kind of stay on that same vein. And when I'm talking about the love series is not just about relationships. Okay. It's also about love, just love in general, with just love yourself, family, relationships, things of that sort. But in the vein of relationships, it is this one thing, and in dating, let me say that in dating. And we've talked about this, and hi, Aaron, how are you? And you know that we have talked about that too as well. Okay. And one of the things that I said when we were talking about dating is when men ask you that question, what do you bring to the table? Okay. Well, it was this lady that's talking about it, and I love the way I'm gonna show the video, and I love the way she broke it down. But it was this brother that took it home. Now you all know I'm getting really well versed into the technology of this thing, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to get them on here because I want to see that I did give credit for them to them. the and their link is there in the description. And so the first one goes out to tonight's conversations, okay? And let's see here if I can get that for us. See what we can do here. If I can get this, girl, y'all gonna be saying, "Oh, Kim, look at y'all, look at you, look at you." Okay, no, that's what up, though. This is the sister. Now let's see how this works. Now I just hit this. Oh, share. Oh, you
want to be more, do more, have more, just in the very essence of having her around. And mostly.
Okay, wait a minute, you want. Let me go back to the sister. Okay.
I feel like number one, it's a super toxic question.
Oh yeah, your girl done messed it up somehow. Bear with me. Okay, here we go.
I feel like number one, it's a super toxic question to ask in the first place when a man is saying, what do you bring to the table? I really, in my heart of hearts, like a lot of women can't even articulate it, because although there are tangible things that we bring to the table, there's a lot of intangible things that a divine feminine woman brings to the table. There's something about an energy. When you get around a certain type of woman, that woman's energy makes you want to be more, do more, have more, just in the very essence of having her around. And mostly because that woman understands how to operate around that man. What I mean by that is, you know, there's a lot of women, especially in today's society, that are trying to tell their men, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Stop telling that man what to do and start planting seeds so he can feel good when he's doing it, when he's doing the leadership, when he's winning and doing all those things. And you celebrate him like it was his idea. And some people may call it manipulative, and in a sense it is. However, it's for the greater good of the colony. And I think that when a woman is in her divine feminine and understands how a man operates, and a man can be by the way, I do have to say this, feminine does not mean female and masculine does not mean male. They are not genders, they are energies, and we all have both. But I'm talking about there's a divine masculine and there's a divine feminine. And when you can really, you know, move and shake in that yin and yang, it is magical.
Okay, so I am going to stop that. So basically that is what she was saying. Now she made it a point and all the rest of that, which is good. And I want to see, I can say this. You know what? It's Free Flow Friday. I'm not even going to try to be politically correct. I like that, but I don't like the manipulation part. I want, in our relationship, if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody and you're being open, of course you're going to couch something respectfully, and you're going to make sure that when you're putting it to and describing it to your man or your person, that you're doing it in a way that they receive them, right? So you're going to make sure that, okay? You're going to make sure that. However, what you also want to make sure is that you get your point across. I don't feel like I have to be a cat pissing on cotton, walking around all of the time when I'm talking about something. Hey, Shay, how are you? You're going to send me a pic? You got to see it. Seriously, I believe you. So basically what you have to do is you have to make sure that you're couching it in the right way. All right. So that's what I like about that. Now, hold on. This is this brother that I really like. Okay. Now he broke it down. And not only, oh, here's Nani. Hold on, let me get her on here. Hi, Nani.
Hey, Kim. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. It's Free Flow Friday, girl. Free flow. I'm just gay. I'm winging it here today. But
happy Women History Month. Yes.
Yes. But I want to go and show this other guy here. I love this brother. I don't know. I'm getting ready to start watching. I'm going to binge watching stuff because he's really deep. And I love the energy between him and his woman. So let me go and show you this one. Show this one, okay? All righty, let's share the screen. Share the screen. I think Brother Man would be this one. Oh no, it's not.
Make sure y'all liking the video. Like. Let's get come in the algorithm. Yes.
Yes, we gotta do it. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Now, how do these things come on muted?
Yeah, you gotta unmute them
On
before you
top of that to a car and need to maintain
They
low
give you where you
self-ability.
can do the thing. See, I want to go back, but I'm just gonna let it go, and then we'll rewind it if need be.
But it's your job to turn all these things into what can elevate our family as a whole. So my job is to maintain the table, which is you, because the family's on top of you. But I have to make sure that you're put in a position where you can sustain everything that I lay on you, that you're able to deal with the pressure or stress from the things that I lay on there. This is Operation Takeover, baby. So don't you ever ask me what a woman should bring to the table, because a real man understands that you are the table, but we must keep you elevated and stable.
So, baby, I got a question for you.
What's it?
So, when dealing with a man,
Mm.
what should a woman bring to the table?
Baby, when a woman is dealing with a man allows that woman to understand that she is the table.
Okay, right there. Okay, first of all, a man lets a woman know that she is the table. Okay, so if we want to break this down and look at it as a home, a table, your foundation, the man is saying, but he's saying basically, I am the foundation. So he is, let's just say, the home. But a house ain't a home unless you got it furnished with things and all the rest of that. So he's saying you are essential, but you are basically you the accent to this thing. Okay, I just want to say that part right there. That's what he's saying right there, at least in my mind.
It's my job to place things on top of that.
Okay, and wait a minute too. I like their interaction. You can tell that the energy between them is comfortable, it's loving, and they have open conversations. All right.
It's my job to make sure.
It don't, yeah, and it don't seem like she trying to put things in his head per se, because this is the masculine and feminine energy that we talk about. I've had somebody tell me that I have a lot of masculine energy, and I may have, because I'm, based on what I do and who I am, and I've just always been, whatever. But the right man, honey, you make that girl come out of me. The feminine be all.
Make that Kit Kat
and everything else, and it makes me want to be that soft woman for him. You know what I mean? In so many ways, and taking care of him and everything else. So I'm just gonna go back over this again.
Wait, I just wanted to make a point. I like the first young lady
on top of that table, food on top of that table, a house on top of that table, a car, and everything.
I like the first young lady that broke it down, the masculine and feminine energy. Like they're not, they don't have a gender assigned to them. We just all have them in it, right? Like I love that comparison, how she broke that down, because it's true. It's an energy. It's not a gender.
But a lot of these men want to make it seem like you got masculine energy. Like, I'm all here, I'm around here like a butch or something, you know what I mean? Or trying to be a dude or a man. That's not it. You know what I mean? You have to have masculine energy. And some jobs you have to have, it requires that. Most of my jobs have, I've been in sales for one, and then in car sales, that's nothing but a dude's thing. And then you can't keep talking to people and everything and trying to get them to say yes when they want to say no, and not have some kind of energy to dive in there and get, and get going what you need to get going. Okay.
I feel like my masculine energy comes out more when I don't feel protected or safe and I'm walking to the unknown. It's like a guard that I put up, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Like to protect myself. Like I'm giving energy, like I don't trust anyone. I'm scanning the room. You know, like I'm trying not
Mhm.
to be approachable. You know, just trying to fall behind. So I think a lot of women experience that same thing too. Like, what you know, a lot of people are, especially single mothers, are out here fending for themselves and stuff like
Oh,
that.
girl.
So they have to shift back and forth between those energies, especially when it comes to raising children, right? So, oh,
Yes, you
I
are
love.
so right. I'm glad you brought all that up, Nadi, because you are so right. Because okay, I'm just going to this free flow Monday song. I mean Friday song. Just say it. A lot of people like to say that single mothers like try to act like they the daddy, the mama, and the daddy. I'm not trying to act like the mom and the daddy, but okay, I have to assume both roles. There's only one role in the house, especially if one isn't participatory. So then, there are certain things that you have to do that requires masculine energy. And you are the head of your own household. How are you going to be the head of something and, not have that masculine energy to be able to keep everything to go and protect your perimeter and all the rest of that stuff in your household? I
Exactly.
love Shay. Shay said you have boss energy. I got boss energy. That's probably
That's
true.
right. Stop calling it masculine. Why have to be masculine or feminine? Why can't it just be boss energy?
Yeah, well, they want to say that because a lot of times you don't come in with the feminine. But what you said, Nadi, when you said you don't feel protected, I'm not protected. So, in a way, you have to do that to protect yourself. When you come in all soft and all mealy mouth and all the rest of that, people may
Mhm.
think that,
They
again,
can P
that
Diddy
you,
you. They think they can P
yeah,
Diddy you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. R. Kelly you.
They can do,
That's what
wait,
they
wait, wait,
think.
wait. What can they do again, Nadi?
They can P Diddy you or R. Kelly you. That's what that's what happens. Or Epstein you or Harvey Weinstein. Yes. So if I put the perception out there, like I'm gonna give you a run for for your money, and you gonna have to chase this.
Hmm. Yes, yes. And but you are absolutely right with that masculine energy and stuff like that. And and it really is just the fact that if you don't feel protected, you're right, you have to protect your own self. And until somebody comes in and makes you know that you don't have to, baby, you can be soft like that with me, okay? Because I got you, you know. But the thing about it is, and that's why I like this couple here, they seem so open and demonstrative and communicative with one another. And you can't do that without being vulnerable. Nobody wants to be vulnerable, but if you're going to have a relationship, you got to be vulnerable. You got to open up. So many people are just trying to keep up their walls and all the rest of that. And I'll let the walls down, literally and figuratively, if you know what I mean, for the right one. You know what I mean? And that ain't no joke. And so that's what I like. I'm gonna just go back and pop Brother Man up for a second again. Where do we have him at? Oh, okay.
So
Let's say
I
something
mean,
else.
I like.
You
Go
need to
ahead.
maintain yourself and the children, but it's your job to turn all these things into what can elevate our family as a whole.
Right there. So he doesn't mind doing his part because he knows if you got the right woman, okay, and then that's what you do when you through communication, you finding out the right woman. So for the right woman, whatever you position in her hand, she gonna make good for your relationship, your household, your kids, whatever. And that's what that brother's saying. I'm gonna give you all the tools that you need because I know I ain't got to worry about nothing in our household or with our family with you in at the helm. Let me just finish on with what he's almost done.
Oh, so my job is to maintain the table, which is you, because the family's on top of you.
Mhm.
But I have to make sure that you're put in a position where you can sustain everything that I lay on you, that you're able to deal with the pressure or stress from the things that I lay on you.
Mhm.
This is Operation Takeover, baby. So don't you ever ask me what a woman should bring to the table, because a real man understands that you are the table. But we
Mm-hmm.
must keep you elevated and stable.
Go ahead, King. Say that.
So,
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
What's it?
Okay, so we get to finish it.
So when
Okay.
dealing with a man,
So yeah, so I like that.
what
I
should a
just want
woman
to say
bring
that
to the
now. That
table?
shout out
Lady,
to
when a woman is
Yada Awakening. That's who he was. That was shared to me from my friend. She was showing me that, and that brother is really, he's got a lot of good content on his page on Instagram. I put his link down in the description, and I also put in tonight's tonight's conversation, because that's where that sister was. But I like the way that sister did talk about it, though. Nadi, you're right.
Exactly. And like he said, a real man don't ask a woman what she brings to the table. He got to understand he's going to have to be able to provide for that table, to sustain that table, to keep it sturdy. You know what that brother was saying? Baby, if anything ever happened to me, you and the kids going to be good. That's what I go out here and work hard for. To make
Right.
sure y'all can sustain. That's some man, that's some real man stuff right there. Okay. And I think a lot of men have lost foresight of what their role is as a partner. All right. You got these men jumping in relationships and they're not even in a position to sustain the table.
Mm-mm.
They can barely
They want
sustain it
you to
for
do all
themselves.
your part and all the rest of that.
Oh yeah. And that's like we gotta get back to basics when it comes to like the roles in a relationship. You
But
understand?
then not only that, people got to talk. You got to communicate. So
Absolutely.
here's the deal. Some people, so there's some guys, you may have a guy that really, really likes you. I mean, really likes you, okay? But he won't make the necessary moves to close that gap, because all of us been hurt before, okay? You've got to do the healing. And if you want to deprive yourself from love, then don't be going waking up no other woman's love. Okay. Don't be messing with no women if you don't think that you can sustain that. All right. However, if that's what you're looking for, then you've got to open up and you got to be honest. You got to say, baby, this is what I got, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking at. You know, I want a woman that's this, that, and the other. You got to get to know, and you got to pick the right women too. You just can't be picking these 304s out here, okay? And expecting, you know what they say, you can't take a hoe and make it to a housewife, that kind of thing. So you got to get the right one. You know what I mean? Not just because they look fine, you know, because being beautiful is on the outside and it's on the inside too as well. It can't be because, you know, they have a lot of money. Just like a lot of women suck. When I hear a woman tell me, "Oh, girl, he got money," I'm like, "What are you worried about his money for? You need to get your own money." Because for one, that's his money, and it don't matter. He can be the richest mofo on earth, but is he generous? Because if he ain't generous, then what's going to happen? You know, you're not going to get anything. And or if it's strings attached to it, then you're going to be miserable with that. So, and then money can't buy you happiness, really. So, you know, people have to look at what's attracting them and things like that. Once you get past that, then we can say, let's start talking and everything. Because now, you know, I'm feeling you, you feeling me. We clicking, you know, we got on the same kind of platform, and then we go from there.
Exactly, Kim. I agree with you, and that's why you have to take your time and let the process work. You know what I mean? Don't be so quick
Mm-hmm.
to jump into bed, and don't be so quick to jump into their pockets because not all money is good money. You got to be careful. You know what I mean? Because that could come back and bite you,
Oh
and
no.
he'd be a whole toxic, narcissistic mess. You know what I'm saying? But he just may be able to maintain some cash
Yeah.
flow. All right. But so that's why you got to look at
Mm-hmm.
the character of the person and that takes time to develop that rapport. That couple right there, they work on a marriage consistently. You could tell. You understand? They so
You could
comfortable
tell.
with yes, they so comfortable with
Mm-hmm.
communicating with one another. It's intimate. You understand? Like
Yes.
they made that
And
a
I know
form
they
of
probably
intimacy.
staged that. Yeah, they probably staged that for this, but you know,
You know what? Staged or not, I think the world needs to have that type of energy out
yeah,
there. Because
absolutely. And they need to be able to show it.
people are so busy bed hopping, they don't even take the time to get that close with someone. You know, but
They don't.
meantime, you transferring all that energy onto your body, whether it's the man sleeping around or the woman. You know, it's just the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. So like, yeah, that's why like now dating definitely is harder, you know, and I'm very, very like picky and selective about who I get close to nowadays. Like, not just anybody can get that from me anymore.
Mm-mm.
'Cause I just know my worth, and and the person that is gifted with all this gloriousness of Naughty Love Movement,
Mhm. And glorious it
they
is. Okay.
they're gonna be a lucky person. No, and that's not to even like toot my own horn. Like I'm walking in my worth. And if you can't
Right.
even plan a simple date, like I'm not going to continue to waste time with you. Oh, you may come up to me like, "Oh, I like you." I get that all the time. What's going to set you apart from the rest, though? What's
Right.
going to make you
Right.
stand out? Because if you can't even plan a date, that tells me you're not an action man. Okay, I want a man
Absolutely.
that does. That's what, like, love and all that. Those are verbs. Okay, it's action. It's how you can tell anybody you love them, but can you
Okay,
show
so I'm
them?
glad you said that. So stop right there because I'm going to show you another. Now I was sent this by a friend of mine, and he
Mm-hmm.
said, "Do you agree with her? Yes or no?" Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you this because she said that what you just said right there. All righty. I'm glad you brought that up. So let me share the screen. And I want people to let me know in the chat what y'all think about this. Whether or not you think, here we go. Instagram. With Sister Ash, share the sister. Okay, here we go. This dang on thing again. Where is this? Okay. Too bad they don't have it.
Feel this way, he's the one. If he does this for you, he's a keeper. And the reason why women were never taught that is because it takes women out of their comfort zone. And we've always been taught that relationships should always center around the woman. This is a very dangerous ideology because it neglects the importance of respect for the man. Respect builds trust. So if you don't respect him, he will never trust you. Love, on the other hand, is a feeling of affection towards someone or something. This is why you can love a car, you can love a house. It's an emotion. And like all emotions, it can be very fleeting. It changes. Respect, though, is accepting someone for who they are, even if it means that they're different from you and you don't always necessarily see eye to eye. Respect is accepting someone for their own individuality. It's very rare that a man is accepted for being a man, and that's why respect to a man is essential. Contrary to popular belief, love is not an action word because it has no responsibility attached to it. I could love my car and still get rid of it. I could love my home but still sell it. The same way a woman can claim that she loves you but still cheat on your ass. But I can't claim to respect you and treat you any kind of way, because if I say I respect you, that means that I now have a moral obligation to treat you right and do right by you. And this is why a lot of women can blatantly disrespect a man but still claim to love them. When you love someone, you're operating out of a place of emotions. But when you respect someone, you're operating out of a place of pure acceptance. This is why
only a few women will get
most
this.
women were never taught how to respect a man. They were taught about love. If he makes you feel this way, he's the one. If he does this for you, he's a keeper. And the reason why women were never taught that is because it takes women out of their comfort zone. And we've always been taught that relationships should always center around the woman. This is a very dangerous ideology because it neglects the importance of respect for the man. Respect builds trust. So if you don't respect him, he will never trust you. Love, on the other hand, is a feeling of affection towards someone or something. This is why you can love a car, you can love a house. It's an emotion. And like all emotions, it can be very fleeting. It changes. Respect, though, is accepting someone for who they are, even if it means that they're different from you and you don't always necessarily see eye to eye. Respect is accepting someone for their own individuality. It's very rare that a man is accepted for being a man, and that's why respect to a man is essential. Contrary to popular belief, love is not an action word because it has no responsibility attached to it.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. But I want to shout out to K-Mold TV, and that was Olivia Alexa. I can put that one down there if anybody wants to see it. But yeah, so that's what she said though. So hi, cuz. Happy Friday. Hey, Sam.
So she's saying that love is
Hmm?
not an action word.
Right. She said love isn't it. But even the Bible says, God says that, it is. She said love is in action and in deed. You know what I mean? So I don't know how it could be. I understand what you're trying to say about respect, but in comparison to what, car is an inanimate object. But in the truest sense of the term, if you love somebody, I think respect goes along with it. I don't know. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I feel more like the respect has to be earned. You know, like, and that goes for both ways. Like, I feel like it has to be mutual. It has to be a
Mm-hmm.
mutual thing. It's more like if I'm in relations with my partner and we have a disagreement, the respect comes in the way I handle it, like not yelling at him and calling him out his name and degrading him and
Mm-hmm.
emasculating him. So like when you're in tough situations like that, that's when like your respect and your loyalty is really tested, right? So it's
Mm-hmm.
loving them enough to not go there. You understand? So I get that because
Mm-hmm.
that's a work in progress with me because I got a mouth on me. And I just believe in checking things in the moment and don't harbor things and stuff like that. And I
Mm-hmm.
get how people can misunderstand me sometimes, but I'm just really, really like direct at times. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean
Yeah.
no harm or no foul. And
Mhm.
I'm just not the type to fluff things up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Well, I have grown more emotionally mature, and I believe it's tact is making a point without making an enemy. So I'm always going to respect that
mm-hmm,
somebody. What I've been working on is even when I feel disrespected, to be able to stay true. Don't let nobody take me out of character. Just remove
right.
myself because evidently, um, I'm not appreciated. I'm not wanted and appreciated. So I just need to take
Mm-hmm,
my beautiful little self and take it on someplace else if they're not going to respect me, you know what I mean? So that's how I feel. um I do feel that I'll be able to bring up the harder subjects and the topics so that we can talk about it. I'm very communicative, but respect is earned. But I'm assuming that if we get at the point where you are my man, that hopefully that you've earned my respect, that I'm just not out here
mm-hmm.
willing for anybody. That's the thing for me. But it takes so much people and everything and what they looking for out here. So it's hard to say, but I just want to say as in dating, for me, people will be asking me about what you bring to the table. When I hear that, honest to God, I feel like I'm in a pageant where you gotta say, why? I hail from Detroit. My name is Kim. I know how to tap dance. I can cook a mean lasagna. I snap grapes and make my own homemade wine. I make sure that I sew and dye all my clothes. I mean, like I got to jump through hoops and everything to let you know who I
Oh,
am. And
that's why
and that
I got
doesn't.
one response to that question, Kim. I only have
What's
one
that?
response to that question when it's asked. Oh, I can show you better than I
What's
can
that?
tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you.
Is that what you do? Okay.
I'm serious.
Well.
Like, because you gotta earn that too to know all about my life too. You know, like, but I can show you. I'm an action
That's
person.
true.
Like, people can say what they want. So let's show each other what we bring to the table. Cause I want to
That's a
know
good way
too,
of
but
saying it. I'm just saying,
I want to see. Say what you want. I want to see.
that's a good way of saying it. That's not what I say though.
What you say,
I said,
Kim?
why would you ask me something like why would you ask me something like that? It's like, now I'm supposed to do a performance for you and tell you, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and oh, pick me, pick me. I said, no. That's what getting to know one another is all about. We take the time to get to know one another and we uncover things. That's why we have meaningful conversations and we spend time together. It's time and share space and time so that we can uncover these things about one another. But I could tell you everything, but that doesn't mean that's who I am. What I say and what I do are two different things. Because that's why I'm not asking you that question, because you can tell me anything, but I want to see if your actions match up with the words.
Oh, that's a nice fluff way of saying it. You sound just like your intro, so elegant and classy.
But that's what I want to know, though. You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Don't be asking me.
Way of putting it. That's my directness coming out of me, like, because I really want to be like
No,
my
but what you're saying is true, but my thing is that I always, and maybe this, I'm trying to teach a lesson in the same thing. You know what I mean? Even for him, you can ask me all that. I could tell you anything, darling. I could tell you that. You can just go off of what I say. Now, first of all, if a man's gonna go off what I say and all the rest of that, I'm gonna tell you something. But see, I ain't just talking, I'm looking and I'm listening. So he can go off what I say, right? If he go off what I say and like, oh, let's get that, then I'm like, oh, something wrong with him. So he believe anything anybody tell him, and he don't even check and say, I don't want no man like that. Okay? I don't.
Seriously, like, while you talking, I'm exercising. I said, while we talking, I'm exercising my 5 senses, okay? Like, I'm looking you up and down. I'm smelling you, too, because you got to be appeasing to my...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be appeasing to my senses. And maybe by the end of the conversation, I'll be able to feel you. You know what I mean? We'll hold hands or something like that. I'm exercising all my senses,
Yes, absolutely.
my logical mind, okay? Is this something
absolutely.
I can tolerate? Long term, you know what I mean? Like, so you gotta smell good, you gotta look good, you gotta be clean. You know what I mean? I'm looking at your nails, everything. And if we close enough, I'm gonna look in your ear to see if you got built up earwax, okay?
Well, this is what I'm looking at. That's all that stuff is fine and dandy. But I want to talk to you about. So, were you married? Before, did you have a relationship? What was your longest relationship? How are you? How many kids do you have? Oh, great. What are the relationships did you have with your kids? Oh, you got a son? Are y'all real close? Oh my God. Who does he remind you of? And things like that. I'm trying to get in here. I'm not no surface person. So, that's cool too. I can look at you and tell that. But I need to get down up in here and up in here. I need to get up under the epidermis. So where's your mom at? Where were you in the line of kids? Oh my God, were you the firstborn? I know you was your mama's baby. Were you? Oh, I ain't got no relationship with my mama. After okay, well, we know that we ain't got, you got problems or whatever. Well, then I can't deal with that kind of individual. You know what I mean? So I'm asking the more. It's not just about that. I need to find. That's why I'm saying you can say whatever. But I need to know the ins and outs. Okay. I need to know if you truly got a relationship with hey Toya, with your people. Do you go to church, or do you just, do you have any spiritual, kind of things that you do for your own self, whether it's just meditating or whatever, what kind of things do you do with your kids? What are your kids doing? Oh, when they were little, did you do a whole lot of stuff with them? You know what I mean? I bet you guys have fun, to let them tell you. Because if you say, well, I ain't really be bothering my kids. Well, I know I ain't ready to get ready to be bothering them. So all I'm saying is that, that's worth more than, you can, I guess you can't get in here and talk about that, huh? But yeah, so those kind of things, you know what I mean? You got to find out, because some people will tell you about theirs, and then when I ask you those things, I want to see if you asking me stuff. Because if you just answer the questions and all the rest of that, I want to know, do you want to know about me? Because the other thing is that I want to be seen. I want somebody to see me. I don't mind catering to my man. Matter of fact, it's something that I love doing. Matter of fact, my mama taught me and my sister when she would rub my father down, picking his little face, make sure his food was good, run his bath order. She taught us how to take time and have attention for your man, okay? But for somebody that's deserving of it, okay? She made that, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. We just we all at a big age now, you know what I mean? We at a big age now. There's certain things that we shouldn't have to be going through at all. You know, we really shouldn't have to go through. We just need to get through them, and that's like having conversations and stuff like that. We don't know how to pull and push and pull and all the rest of that. She said that she's still at the plantation. She'll text us when she gets and made himself look more like okay. So we're gonna have to get in there and a little bit deeper later. But so that's one of the things that I want to talk about with that girl there. Now I got one other thing I gotta show y'all. Now my daughter thought this was very vulgar of her mama, but oh well. You know.
I'm gonna go on mute for a second. I gotta make this call real quick.
Okay, not a problem. Y'all, this is kind of bad, but it was so funny. I could not help it. Now, then you got those people that come on into your, where is it? If I can find it. They come into your, and this is Women's Month too, National Women's Month. So I want to show that. All right. I want us to know. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this really good, but I think this is funny as heck. Now, my daughter got upset with me because she doesn't like when I post these kind of things, but oh well, she'll get over it, right? Oh, no, it's not. Let me remove this. Let's stop that screen. There come my girl Curse. Hey, Curse.
Hey, happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday, babe.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. It's going. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. I like your guys' conversation. Respect. RESPECT.
Yes, and then I'm going to show this one right here because this was hilarious. I shared this on my Facebook. You know, my daughter was upset with me because, you know, she's a little prude. Her mama ain't one, though. But anyway, so when I posted this, she was like, all right now, Ma. This is what men think will happen after they say, hey, beautiful, in your DMs. But all you're going to do is just have your legs out waiting for them.
Oh.
Because so many men will come into your DMs. You don't have to be a married woman, but they'll come in and they'll think, when they say hey, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, do they?
I don't even respond. I delete.
I know. And that's what I was saying too here. You know, I don't know if you can see mine big enough, but let me see if I can make if it makes a difference. No, it doesn't. But where I said that basically, you know, anybody falling for that. Not only do we not like it, but that stuff coming in the DMs is really, really disrespectful. And especially sometimes when they'll try to, you may friend someone, and then the next thing you know, your messenger phone is ringing. What is that about? You know?
I have
ain't nobody got time for that.
And the only reason I even accepted their request was because, as a matter of fact, Naughty, you're one of their friends. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and accept their request. 5 minutes later, hello, how you doing? I'm like,
yeah.
Delete.
Right. Delete. And that's exactly what you have to do. For some of you all are coming, I want you all to see it is on my description, but this is, you know, I'm from Detroit. I hail from Detroit, born and raised. Okay, I guess y'all might can tell I'm a Detroit girl. You know what I mean? Because it's a way, we got a way about us. But anyway, it's called What Up Doe. It's a Detroit slang. All right, my cousin Nina, she does these, and matter of fact, it was our Detroit youth choir. She had outfitted them in all of their gear, and they went on to win the contest that they were in. So that really kind of put her on the map. And her information is on there too. So I just want to say it. And then I lost a little bit of weight too. So this thing fit a lot better. Because before I was like, I should have got a bigger size. But now,
yeah, you know, you're looking good. What's that? 15, 20?
Yeah, about 15, 20, girl.
Yeah.
I put an arch in my back.
I can see it.
Stick them out. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go out here. And girl, come this summer, I might be cutting up. Who knows? Who knows? Because I'm walking better and everything else too. The only thing I'm not able to do right yet is switch. I'm trying to though. Trying to get my switch back on. But was bothering me so bad I couldn't throw that ass in a circle. Okay.
You could throw that ass in a crescent, not a whole circle.
I can throw it in the crescent. That's right. I can throw it in the crescent. She said she don't know. Wait a minute. Listen what she says. Latoya says she don't know if she want to get back out there. The waters look muddy. Find someone else to do it. So what do y'all think for Toya? What would you say? Because you know she got situations. She can rate in her situation.
I say
So what do you
take some
think?
time for yourself. If this is your rebirth, like get to know you again, date you for a little while, and you know what? If it's meant for you to meet someone, you'll know when you're ready. But for right now, just take your time and relax.
Mm-hmm.
You just went through a lot. Heal.
Yeah, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
firm believer in if you've been in a committed monogamous relationship or in your version of a relationship, whatever that is, if you're panty or whatever, then when you break up, then you should have at least 1 month for every year you were together, or 1 week for every month you were together, so that you can reharness and regroup and kind of detoxify and reconnect with yourself, because rebounds are never fun.
Mm-hmm. So you all don't subscribe to that thing where some people say the way to get over somebody is to get under another person.
Well, I would just say that it's not really getting over.
Yeah, it is.
It's getting off on them.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, that's good. That is true. I'm gonna use that when the next time I hear somebody. I never agree with that anyway, but I agree with you. You know what I mean. And then the other thing is that when you feel like you're getting out there, you want to get out there, and you don't even have to be in a relationship, but it won't hurt to date and meet people so you can get practice. That's what I would say. You know, but just date, talk, you know, whatever. I'm gonna tell you. I was the queen of one time dates for a minute because I was just dating, just get to know people and all the rest of that. So I learned a lot. And then, well, mostly what I learned is that it's not the pickets is slim. Oh, Latoya said, when it comes down to those messages and DMs, she says for her, she says it is to send a pic for me. Man, bye. That's right. I can't stand that either. Especially if you're on my social media, you see all my pics, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love my sister. She Sin City says, shed that old skin, husband. So she's saying that's all you got to do. That's your whole thing right now. Just shed that old skin. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. But I know that thing gonna Sin City so bad. She talking about your guns is loaded because I told her I can't switch, but I want to move my ass in a circle. She trying to talk about that I got a little bit of extra double. That's right, my guns is loaded. Mm-hmm. I ain't got to get no BBL, no, sis. Okay. Now what she said, Nikki, sis, I'm talking about like in 3 years. Definitely not now. I don't even want nobody to speak to me right now. I know how that
That's how
is.
I be. Like when people approach me, I just be like, why is this mofo talking to me? I don't, because relationships don't work, and I don't know if I'm really in that space where I want to share my time. Like I want somebody I can just hang out with a few times a week, go to dinner. You know what I mean? Like not anybody that needs a bunch of attention. I don't know. Is that weird?
No,
No, that's not weird.
I want a relationship where now I don't know if the man can deal with it. I'm ready for a relationship, but it's got to be on a certain thing. Okay. He got his life, I got my life. Okay. We are two individuals. He doing his thing with his people and how he like to live his life with his hobbies and all the rest of that, and me doing the same thing. And then we get together too. You know, we have our time together. You know, I like that. I need all of us to have our own life because you know my ex-husband, he wanted to be up on me like this. You know, I can't deal with all that. You know, you leaning on me kind of heavy. You be leaning on. I can't have nobody leaning on me heavy.
I just like my space, because
Me too.
what I do, it takes a lot of like research and stuff like that. So I don't want anyone like in my face, like, oh, when we gonna spend time together? I just want to keep that separate. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and be able to tend to my business when I tend to my business, and then when I'm with that partner, it's just about us. Like I can just kind of forget about all of that.
Yeah. But no, I understand what Latoya is saying. And then after my ex-husband, I didn't get in a relationship for a long time, and in all actuality, to be truthful, I haven't had many relationships because I was raising a daughter, so I had to be careful about that, but then since then, I had 2 good relationships in my life, and one guy is still a good friend, and I still love him to death. And if I was to tell the truth, there's still a little bit of flame there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He can still get it.
He could still get it. He's so funny.
Like, would that be? Because look, are you opposed to this? Like, let's just say you remain single, right? Are you opposed to a little fun every once in a blue moon? Because I think a girl needs to bust every once in a blue moon.
See, now I'm glad you mentioned that. Now that's one thing that we got to talk about. Okay, so let me just tell you what the problem is. Okay, let me tell you what the problem is there.
Mm-hmm.
My feelings are inexplicably tied to my cootie cat.
Okay, you
So how do you
connected.
do that?
Yeah.
How do you do that? And then you get to feeling them and all the rest of that. And y'all already just said we're just friends, we're just messing around. But now I'm getting caught up. I can't be getting caught up now. I just can't keep getting caught up now.
But you gotta understand what it is. And I'm not saying you do this on a regular basis. It's just like one night I might be feeling a little frisky. You know what I
But I'm saying that I'm down with that. But what if I get turned out?
mean?
What if I get turned out then?
Well, then you just gonna have to get turned out.
You're gonna have to get turned out, yo. But just know that's just what it is. It's not gonna be no more.
Yeah, like
So
I'm saying because we all know, like I could go long periods of time without, but every once in a while I just be like, and like,
Mhm.
do I have that one person I could trust where it could just be like, let's get down? You know what I'm saying? Or
Wait a minute, what
whatever.
are you saying?
But
Go ahead,
the
baby.
key the key is not to let it change the situation. You know what I mean? Just know that's what it is. Y'all using each other basically.
Yeah.
And then know it's not gonna be no more or no less. But I'm just saying, and I ain't saying doing it all the time like that. I'm just saying like every once in the blue moon.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
get
I
a
ain't
little
got that
bit.
point and everything, and
But
right now I'm just doing self-service.
yeah, I get that too, but that gets boring. I like a
It
human touch.
does. I just don't
I
trust a lot of people out here, and I just don't want to
I
be
don't
in.
either. That's why I like if you got that one person, right? That you just know they just you know what I mean? Y'all just not in a situation where y'all ready to be in a relationship or not, but you know everything about them and just, you know what I mean, how they conduct themselves. Why not jump
Yeah,
up
that's
on the two
true.
every once in a blue moon? I'm just
That's right.
saying.
But now, she agrees with you, and so do I too. Good old self-love can get old. I'm not denying that it can. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just
I
that's
get horny. I don't know. I'm human. And sometimes I get
I'm
horny.
human too. But I want to be the right person, and then I don't know. The other thing is that who he's screwing. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what it ended, but that's why protection is in place and stuff like
That's
that.
true.
Like
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
protection. I mean, we're gonna use our logical mind with it. We ain't gonna act a plumb fool and act like we're not
Well, that's
educated.
true. And then I'm gonna tell you something else I'm excited about, though. I'm excited about the fact that I'm at the age where I don't have to worry about getting pregnant. Mm-hmm.
Me too. Me too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So
well, the
that's good.
only time it used to be too much is if your fingers end up pruned.
curves, I
Say that
can't wait
again,
to
that curse. Say that again.
I love you, mamas.
Oh, that is hilarious.
But
But wait a
I'm
minute.
just saying, if you single out here, you know what I mean? Have
Yeah,
that
you
one
do.
on the
You're
back
right.
burner. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I truly do agree with
You
you.
only live once. I said you only live once.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not saying that I haven't done it, but I haven't. I've been, been going through a lot these last couple of years with
Yeah.
losing my parents and everything else. So I really
Oh, I'm
haven't been.
sorry.
Yeah, each year. I mean, since 2021, my mom went to dad 10 months later, and then,
Oh,
I got really sick after that. And then, so,
oh.
I really haven't been able to, pay attention. And then I really and then now, I have, I got my players layer. No, I'm just joking.
I love it.
I'm just talking all kind of crap today. But yes, so in essence, I am at the point in everything where I wouldn't mind. Hey, Regina, I wouldn't mind having somebody come on over, and we'd be able to get out and all the rest of that. But I want somebody, besides that though. To be truthful, I don't mind getting that itch and all the rest of that. But I do want somebody to share space and time with. I want to be able to be out in the community. I like being out in the community and helping people. Okay. I want to be able to have somebody I can work side by side on things like that. We can take in the arts, maybe taking a trip. I want somebody to be able to share. I want that intimacy. So, and in a way, I'm really not willing to settle.
Right.
I get it. No, and it's just finding that one that wants the same thing as you, right? That's what's like the hard.
Yeah.
That's what makes it hard to like find someone like that has similar interests. You know what I mean?
Yes. Do y'all see our sister down there in Sin City? Do y'all see that? She is hilarious.
I love you, Sam. Sin City
She said
Vanilla.
some things to do aren't allowed to stimulate your mind or soul, just your whole, not whole. Okay.
But it is hard just as women because, to not be a slut, you have been conditioned to, attach something beyond just, oh, give me this because I'm into my promiscuity, which is nothing's wrong with that. It's just a lot of people have been raised like, oh, don't be fast, keep it for, you know what I mean? Like fake that. And so I kind of feel like even more so in our culture, even though we're over sexualized in videos and stuff, I do feel like there's a lot of good Black girls that were brought up like that, but we kind of turn to the other thing because it's pushed on us like normal, but there's nothing wrong with it either. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And when you do get attached, it's sometimes at our detriment. So when I did have my hoe phase, I literally hoed to not feel. I was like, look, if they could do it, I have to be able to do it.
Right, that's what you're right. The detachment. You got to
yes. So I kind of feel like there is power in distinguishing the emotion for the people that deserve it and not letting my cat decide. But there have been those times when I got dickmatized. I was dickmatized. Okay, it was great.
You went back for more
great.
Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm afraid of that. You know what I mean? I'm afraid of that. I've been in that. I'll be having to have us have a sister circle so y'all can get the exercise and do an exorcism on me. Oh, that's good. Sid says she wishing on a star.
I'm wishing on a star. I can't go that high.
Remember that.
That's how you know I'm lacking. I can't even hit the high notes because I need to get me some.
Yes, but women in our sexuality, and especially at our age, we know what we don't have to play like I never did that before, or oh no, I don't do this and the other, because we don't got kids and everything else, and everybody know we done did something. Okay, so and there's nothing wrong with it, and I understand what you're saying, and everybody's saying there's nothing wrong with us as women identifying our sexuality and having and if you feel like that's something that you want, you're grown enough to know what you want, hit it and quit it and do whatever. I'm saying that's true, but I guess what I'm saying too is that I've done that enough in my life to the point where at this point I'm holding out for something a little bit more.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get it. I just wanted to challenge the panel a little bit,
I appreciate it. I'm just talking about me. For me, I'm just, what you do. I'm just, hey, honey. Now, I did want to show you guys something too, because I have FYI that I want you all to know about. Because I know that some of us out here have, especially you guys are a little younger than me, right? So you all have younger friends and your kids are getting ready maybe to go to college and stuff like that. And I know when my daughter was going to college, my goodness, the college application fees and all the rest of that stuff was high. So I'm going to pull this up here on the screen for just a minute. If you guys want to take a picture, because this is for everybody nationwide, you can send it, take a picture and send it to your people. But it helps kids with who are looking for HBCUs. Okay. Basically, parents of high school seniors, if your child wants to attend a HBCU, have them apply in the Common Black College application. For a one-time fee of $20, they get to apply to 65 HBCUs. Okay? Yes. So all they have to do is to go to commonblackcollegeapp.com. Again, that is commonblackcollegeapp.com. All righty.
Love
Because
it.
we got to keep our babies and everything out there. And you mean who says, wait a minute, I'm missing something now. Hold on here. Kim wants a roughneck. I do not want no roughneck. Never. I want a man. I like to have a man articulate and all the rest of that stuff. And the roughneck can't do all that. Okay. I do not. I have enough events that I go to work. I want to be able to have my man on me, and I want him to be able to on my arm or whatever, be on his arm, and I want him to be able to wow the crowd just like I do. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good off of the roughnecks. I'm good off of the thugs. I'm good off of the dealers. I'm good off of the ex-felons. Like, all of those things are a no for me.
Yeah.
Now, I would like somebody, I want my man to have edge on him now. You know what I mean? A little edge. But
Yeah,
no,
like when
he has swag. You know what I mean?
Like when he has bass in his voice when he tell you no.
Yeah. You see me have to jump back in the chair. Yeah.
Like put me in my place. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because I had a friend one time, because I talk a lot and all the rest of that stuff. And and I could be zippity zoo, zippity doo dah day, right? So we were out one day and we were getting breakfast. And then he was like, well, this is what you want to eat. And so I was telling him you want to eat. And so then I said, he said, we can get some oatmeal. So I didn't need no oatmeal or anything like that. So we can get this, that, and the other. He said, Kim, I want oatmeal. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, you're right. Because in other words, what I'm saying is that I wasn't regarding him. And he had to be like, Kim, I want, like, listen up. So that kind of made me become more in tune because, I was a little bit rusty and everything. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a long time. And then, like I said, I was bringing a lot of that masculine energy, like that girl said, okay? I had to take that away, you know what I mean? Which was, but he made me soft, though. His presence made me want to be soft. Yeah, girl. Soft.
That's because you felt safe, right? You felt safe.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Latoya said, hey, Regina. Now, what did since it meek man beware? Now that's where you go. You're right. A meek man couldn't handle me. My husband couldn't. The only thing they want to try to do is control you.
Control to get what I want.
Yeah. You said, hey, Latoya. You said, since he said, my man encompasses all that. Okay, then. Okay. Go ahead, girl. Oh, she said she a roughneck when necessary.
Yeah, on the ass, like, don't be no punk. I don't want no punk. You know what I mean?
No, that's why I said I want him to have an edge on him, but he don't have to be no punk. You know what I mean? And
but a grown man don't put himself in situations like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you know,
Doesn't
the other
put
thing
itself
is
in what
that we talking
situation?
about
Which
when we
one?
find a man, when I find a man or if I date. But the first thing is that I got to get to him. So, you know what I mean? So the thing is that what I plan on doing is going to a lot of different events and stuff like that. And, you know, with this election year and so much coming up, we're really needed out here. You know what I mean? So I'm going to also affiliate myself with a lot of just with some of these campaigns and things like that. And a friend of mine, he actually, oh, and this is what I want to tell you all. The National Black Caucus. Okay, so I'm gonna get involved with it, and I think just to be a membership, it probably is only $25 or something like that for a year. So I am going to get involved with that. I suggest that we do too, so we can start, you know, in our own locales and communities, start making our own Black agenda and spreading that. So that's one of the things that I'm going to do too, as well. You know, because I want to be out there.
I like how you got a plan too. Okay. She said, I'm gonna surround
Yeah, and I want to be out
myself.
there with
She said,
and
I'm
with
gonna
intelligent,
surround
you know,
myself with
forward-thinking
type of
brothers.
man I want to attract.
Right. I want to be with forward-thinking brothers and stuff like that. And then, you know, and if God might see fit for me not to have a brother, you know, brother, he may be a blue-eyed, blonde-haired brother. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Russell is a good man, Miss Seeley. He a good man to Miss Gertie over there in Miami. He good. We all need a Russell, black or white. He a good
Yes. Yes. That's all I'm saying, because he is a good man, isn't he?
man. Mm-hmm.
Who?
And that's my
Sierra
son.
husband?
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Huh, Sierra's?
Russell who?
On
Sierra's
Real
husband.
Housewives of Miami, Gertie's
Oh.
husband, the Haitian Gertie,
Oh.
her husband is super supportive of her and just loves her and cherishes her and never puts her in a situation where she has to even imagine that he's looking at somebody else's butt in a way that's disrespectful, and just never
Oh.
talks. I mean, he's just he's surprisingly consistently good.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful to see.
And that is now. I
You
didn't
must
know who. I
have a
thought you were talking
beautiful
about
husband.
Russell. Sierra's
You must have a beautiful
husband. Isn't his
husband
name Russell?
with his
Oh,
wife.
that Russell too, girl. That Russell too. He's a good man. Where'd she find him? And he was in football, you guys. So that
Russell
shows that there's
Wilson.
good,
Oh, that's his name, Wilson.
God-fearing,
Okay.
respectable men to be had. And they won't
Mhm.
even care if you have a baby by a rapper. They want to love somebody who's worth loving to them. That's beautiful.
Her up on a pedestal on a
Mhm.
regular basis. And I love that for
Yes.
Sierra, considering where she came from. Because I was scared for her when she was with Future. And I'm glad he shows her early. Unfortunately, you know, they reproduced, but she was able to attract a quality man, and she was good. She just looks super duper happy.
Yeah,
And
she does. And
deservedly
you know,
so.
he just got cut too.
Yeah,
And
And $85 million is not cut.
well,
he
yeah, they
got
still would have given him $85 million, but he got cut from the team.
Mm-hmm.
But when they put that, she put out a heartfelt, loving message to him, and basically, baby, don't nobody care about that. We good. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I know that's
Yeah.
right. And that's what, you know, and she did that for the world to see. And that's kind of just, you know, demonstration that you should have for the person that you love and you support.
The only reason I mentioned the Russell from Miami is because you said your love might turn out to be a blue-eyed love. So yeah, he has blue eyes.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Oh yeah. I get you. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you. Yeah. You know, it doesn't. At this point in time, you know, life is true. I got more years ahead of me than I do behind me, and I don't know whether or not you guys came in a little bit later. I had showed this one video clip and about this guy, and he was talking about women were talking about bringing something to the table, but just how he was loving on his woman while he was talking to her and telling her that she is the table and she ain't got to worry about this, that, or the other.
Oh.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. He is really good. And then he also has one talking about masculine, about men calling women masculine with their masculine energy too. Because he was saying that if depending on who you are, you ain't got to worry about the reason why your woman got masculine energy, he was saying, is because you got feminine energy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He said,
And
because
I
if you got
got
the real masculine energy, he said it's gonna bring out that feminine in her straight away.
Yeah.
yeah, that was the first young lady you pulled up, Kim, that talked about energy is not a gender. It's an energy.
Yes, that girl too. And yeah, he had one too as well. Let me see if I can pull up for some of the people that are still here. Let me see if I can pull up. But yeah, you guys keep on talking. I'll see if I can get it.
Yeah.
But
So I love that analogy, and that's facts. Like we all can be masculine or feminine at any given time.
oh, for sure,
And I just think that once
for
people have an
sure.
understanding of that, it'll change the way they view people.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the thing about it is that people are still so scared. Everybody, people are scared to open up. They're scared to be vulnerable. They don't want to get hurt. But you can't live life without and being scared. You know what I mean? You just can't live life. This is what they say. If you're afraid of getting on a plane, just jump on the doggone plane. Just get over it. Just jump on the sucker. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what you have to do. You just got to try it and see. And like you said, you can't be afraid. When y'all was telling me, well, Kim, you can't be afraid. You just got to be. If you feel yourself falling, you just got to unfall.
Yeah, just talk yourself out. Just talk yourself out.
So that's what I'd have to do. Yeah,
Ooh.
and then that would be it. Okay, let me see if I see this girl here. Let me pull her up. Present. Share.
I'm so happy I get to leave work at 5 today. Y'all don't even know.
Where are
I
you
know
going
you're.
tonight?
I'm going to
The
see
super
Eddie
toxic
Griffin.
question to ask
Oh my God, he's
a
going to
man is
be
saying,
here
what do
on
you
the 13th of
I
April. I'm
really,
going.
in my heart of hearts, feel like a lot of women can't even articulate it because although there are tangible things that we bring to the table, there's a lot of intangible things that a divine feminine woman brings to the table. There's something about an energy. When you get around a certain type of woman, that woman's energy makes you want to be more, do more, have more, just in the very essence of having her around. And mostly because that woman understands how to operate around that man. What I mean by that is, there's a lot of women, especially in today's society, that are trying to tell their men, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Stop telling that man what to do and start planting seeds so he can feel good when he's doing it, when he's doing the leadership, when he's winning and doing all those things. And you celebrate him like it was his idea. And some people may call it manipulative. And in a sense, it is. However, it's for the greater good of the colony. And I think that when a woman is in her divine feminine and understands how a man operates, and a man can be, by the way, I do have to say this, feminine does not mean female and masculine does not mean male. They are not genders, they are energies, and we all have both. But I'm talking about there's a divine masculine and there's a divine feminine. And when you can really, move and shake in that yin and yang, it is magical. I feel like number one, it's a super toxic question to ask in the first place when a man is saying, what do you bring to the table? I really, in my heart of hearts, feel like a lot of women can't even articulate.
Okay.
I love that.
I did too.
Was spot on.
You
Yeah,
think so?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And that's what they
Yeah,
mean
I think
behind
so.
the every great man, there's a great woman behind him kind of thing. That's what immediately came to mind for me, was that kind of energy fosters that type of statement about a great man.
Yeah, it does.
Do you have to shift between energies a lot? Because I know you're raising boys and stuff like that, and that may require you to shift between your feminine and your masculine energy.
Mommy's hardcore.
Exactly.
Mommy's hardcore.
But
And
too at
daddy's
the
in the
same
house,
time, right?
like
So
we're
that everybody's happy.
yeah, they got us both. And mommy's still hardcore, so just because yep, mommy's still hardcore. So
Mommy's hardcore.
You say you dropping some jewels on us today, Kim, okay? Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Yeah, Yes, but I just want this dang on thing. It's been something that's irked me from the beginning of time is that what you bring to the table. Because I don't know, these things go slow off first, or you can't necessarily get them. But that's what that lady was saying. She was talking about the question of what you bring to the table, and there was another one too where this couple is, and I really love this couple's energy. Let me see if I can find them real quick.
That's true
We
what she
had
was
that one.
saying, because the space women hold is not tangible. The space that we hold for our kids to be great, for our families to be okay, for, just that space we hold she's right. It's not a tangible something I can put on the table when we're playing spades face up, but you feel it, but I don't have a card to represent it.
Oh, I got what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That is true. It isn't tangible in certain ways. You know what I mean? But first of all, as women and as mothers, we are required to be so much. And I'm not saying that men are, because I'm not trying to take away from them. Lord knows I'm not. I'm just saying that it's a lot. And so I get what she was saying when I was saying earlier, and I want to take that back, because when I read this again or listened to it again, I said, well, I believe we can have conversations, because she was saying something about, well, when you operate, you got to learn how to operate around your man. You drop little hints and you plant seeds. I don't know if I'd go around like you dropping all these hints and seeds. I feel like we should be able to have a direct conversation. If I need to do that, that's fine. But I do understand what she means when she says you have to operate around your man, because you have to know who he is and operate around him based on whatever it is that he's trying to do. Hold on a second. I want you all to see this brother right here, and the dynamics between him and his wife. And then this will be the last video. I just want you all to see this one. Because this now. That's them. Share. Oh, is it coming on? Here we go.
So, baby, I got a question for you.
What's it?
So, when dealing with a man, what should a woman bring to the table?
Baby, when a woman is dealing with a man allows that woman to understand that she is the table.
Mm.
It's my job to place things on top of that table. It's my job to make sure we have money on top of that table, food on top of that table, a house on top of that table, a car, and everything you need to maintain yourself and the children. But it is your job to turn all these things into what can elevate our family as a whole. So my job is to maintain the table, which is you, because the family's on top of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to make sure that you're put in a position where you can sustain everything that I lay on you, that you're able to deal with the pressure or stress from the things that I lay on you. Mm-hmm. This is Operation Takeover, baby. So don't you ever ask me what a woman should bring to the table, because a real man understands that you are the table, but we must keep you elevated and stable.
So, baby, I got a question.
Right there. I like that. I like that, brother. I've subscribed to him, and that is Yada Awakenings. And that young lady, she was from tonight's conversations, so I put their links in there. But I want to thank
Well, that was for the
I'm
people
wrapping
in the
on
back.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's some people in the back. Don't forget What Up Though. That link's in there.
The way
That's
he
a great.
talked made me quiver.
I know. It made my kitty quiver too. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That girl purr.
That's some good mental foreplay.
It is.
You
And
know, the older I am, the more sapiosexual I become.
yeah,
You know what a sapiosexual is?
that's what I'm trying to say. You know, they got to stimulate all that first. But I think Sin
Yes.
City got some stuff here. Sis, she's saying too. I think she said that too about somebody here. Jump in wherever you open the limit. Isn't sexy isn't having sex. However, stimulating my mind is. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
And that's
So,
what
ladies, what's
Greg
going on this
Reeds
weekend?
used to say. He used to say foreplay starts in the morning, brother.
The little pat on my butt while I'm making breakfast, you know?
Yeah, I know. And or when we laying in bed and there's a little space from us and you wrench around and you scooch me up there to you, like, girl, come here. Where you are? You up there?
Yes,
You know what I
I
mean?
like it.
Yes, that kind of
Make me
stuff.
feel desired. Make me feel desired.
Right. That damn forehead kiss, Lord Jesus.
I was complaining about the forehead kiss the other day, only if you usually get all the other kiss, and then all of a sudden you're only getting forehead kisses and only getting cheek kisses. Then to me that would be like, okay, maybe something is happening, because why am I all of a sudden to the forehead and to the cheek? But I would say is a only situation, but people find them quite endearing.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about a forehead kiss. I'm not a big kisser.
Oh, you know?
I'm not like the one to sit and like make out. Like I'll kiss you during the act of, but to just be sitting there, like I'll take a peck and keep it moving. Like don't turn me down though.
That is so interesting.
Isn't it weird? I'm just not a big kisser. I feel suffocated.
Oh wow.
I feel suffocated. Like I don't know.
I like
Maybe I
kissing
haven't
till my
found the
lips
right
hurt.
kisser. I don't know, but I'm not a
No,
big
she
kisser.
didn't.
I'm a hugger.
I like
I'm a
kissing till my
hugger.
lips hurt, and then being able to call him the next day and be like, "Ooh, my lips are a little tender," and then get
So you could
butterflies
go
thinking
like
about it.
20 minutes kissing,
Oh,
making out.
hours.
Oh my God, I cannot do that.
I can't do no hours and all the rest of that. One thing, I'm AHDD, so after
Not
a
like
while, I got
straight
to.
through. It's like, over the
Oh,
course,
okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
Shay,
no,
you
who's
can
gonna
kiss her.
just kiss for hours anymore?
And Sin City says, forehead kiss from my mate. Yeah. Well, of course, you know that'd be my mate. I'm just saying I like them. And so Shay
That's the
says
other.
that she's a
That's the
kisser.
other thing. That's the other thing. Like like for me to even to try to attempt, you have to be my man. So like, if you're not my man, you really ain't getting no kiss from me.
Yeah, I'm not just kissing anybody.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
so
too much
into
going around for that.
Yeah, I know. I know, right? So see, so well, ladies, what are you all doing this weekend? What's everybody doing?
I mean, I have Eddie Griffin tonight,
Yeah,
and
what's the name?
I have Eddie Griffin. I'm going to a comedy show tonight.
How are you? I like Eddie.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
I'm gonna go live
hilarious.
on my channel, so if you guys want to chime in.
All right, and everybody, don't forget you have Naughty Love Movement, and you have Larger Curves. They both have YouTube channel. Please go hit them up. And you guys can put your channels in the comments.
Okay, thank
Right
you.
on.
So that
You
we
rock.
have the so
yeah.
so that's what you're doing with
Yeah, and then I gotta look for. So I booked my flight to Vegas. So now this weekend I'm gonna be looking for flights to come back home. So far I'm going to Vegas.
That's
You'll
right.
get home. You'll get home, don't worry.
So
You'll get home, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll be fun
Right
though.
on.
And that's kind of fun doing a flight like that. You know what I mean? So you're not seeing Eddie Griffin here. You seeing Eddie Griffin in Vegas?
No, I'm saying he's in New Jersey.
Oh, he's in Jersey. So you know when you go to Vegas, you know Oval is down there too. You remember Oval?
Yeah, I remember Val.
Oh, okay, I just
Isn't
Mm-hmm.
that where Sherelle lives?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Perry, you can go over there too now. Okay, now I'm picking. Okay,
Now
so
you listen. Um, no shade, but shade. Anyway.
yeah, no, it ain't really changed, but I don't think that she would want us up there anyway. Yeah, but it
But
would
no,
be
I'm
nice.
looking forward to it. I'm looking
Mhm.
forward. Y'all know I'm a party animal, so
I
yeah, I'm
know.
looking forward to partying in Vegas. I want to do the little, that thing where they shoot you up in the air like you skydiving, and it
I'm
shoots
saying
you.
that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
like to. I'm a
Oh,
daredevil
that
like that.
slingshot thing.
No, not that. I'm not
It's
that
a
much of a
thing where
daredevil.
you like this, like you
It's like you
like
skydiving.
yeah, like you skydiving and you in the air and the stuff keeps you up. The what do you call that stuff? The wind up under you keeps you up.
Yes,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
where
exactly.
you jump into the air thing and it does that. Yeah.
So I want to do that for sure while I'm in Vegas. I
Mm-hmm.
want to flirt a little. I want to dance the night away. I want to have fun.
Oh
Vegas
yeah,
is
girl,
the
you gonna have
bomb.
fun. You gonna have fun. Now, what about you? Cuz what you got up?
This weekend is just boy stuff. Boy
What
stuff.
stuff?
Parking, instrumenting, gotta go to the guitar center. We need new
Oh,
drumsticks. And then there's
wow.
yard work to be done. Yeah. Yeah, it's very domestic over here these
Very
days.
domestic over there
Yes, the
these days.
domestic
Ain't nothing wrong with
goddessing this
that.
weekend. Yes.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Same thing here. I'm gonna be unpacking some more stuff, getting rid of some stuff. And I have gotten my bathroom. They had a problem with my water. So finally the city came out there. They came out and drove to the fleet. They got it all taken care of. My plumber was able to get it fixed. So now I have my contractor coming on Wednesday and he's going to do my bathroom. And I'm so excited. So now I've got to order all the stuff and that's fun.
Uh-huh.
So I found myself one of those back mirror that is beautiful for the bathroom. So it's one that is like 24 by 47 because my vanity is like 48 inches. And so it's front lit, back lit. It has 3 temperature settings and an anti-fog square. Girl,
Mm.
Ooh, that
I'm
sounds
painting my
fancy.
oh, it is fancy, honey. I'm painting the walls metallic silver. Got the tiles and everything. So I'm gonna do a
Ooh.
glam bathroom, girl. I got the cutest little knob trimmer stuff. Oh my god, I can't
It's
wait. So
gonna
I'm excited about that.
That sounds
post it on
fun.
your community tab of before and after, please.
Okay, I will. I should do that because I just got reset lighting put in there, and then because he was like, well, Kim, because they have 3 temperatures on too, so he gonna say, well, Kim, can you come in here and tell me what temperature you want? So I went in there. I said, oh, wait, I got to get my phone right back. So I got my phone. He was like, what do you need your phone for, Kim? I said, look, you don't understand. I said, first of all, I like to take selfies. And then sometimes I might be on YouTube. I said, and I need to know how I'm looking in there. I said, because I'm at a certain age now where the lights and everything may make, pronounce my lines or stuff. I said, I can't have that. Okay. So he said, oh, whatever, Kim.
We
So I got to tell
complicated,
him,
right? We
yes.
complicated.
It is weird complicated. I just told him that's what I had to do. So then I've recognized though too, because he only did that with one light. So now I think I want him a little warmer because my mirror light is gonna be brighter. So between the two, I'll probably get right what I need. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then I haven't been able to take the kind of showers in the bath that I would really like to luxuriate in with all of my concoctions and oils and all the rest of that stuff. So I can't wait to get back to that. I really
That
can't.
sounds cool. I love it. I love that
Yeah, so I'll
you're
be getting ready.
expanding your whole bachelorette bathroom to your
Yeah,
liking.
yeah. I'm just telling you, it's going to be so nice. And I'm doing the other one downstairs too. Eventually, I'm going to put a shower in there, but right now I'm not even worried about all that. I just need to be able to, people to be able to use it because, you know, I only have two. And I just, you know, the fact that I have two now, I just like that because people can use that bathroom and I don't have to worry about anybody going into mine. And that's it. And then I'm going to order some furniture and everything too, so that I can round out these rooms and everything and be able to start entertaining. Okay.
Yes, dinner parties, here we come.
Yes. Yes, indeedy. So anyway, ladies, thank you all for coming on in. I love you all so much.
We love you too,
And
Kel.
you don't have all right, baby. I'll talk to you later, sweetheart. Love you.
Okay. I love you.
And thank you for everybody for coming so much. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching Kim Delivers. I'm so glad you came. Be sure to click that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. This way you never miss out on any of our content. Also, any show ideas, topics, perhaps you may have a product or a business that you would like to share. This is an open and a welcoming platform for all. Send me an email. It's in my description. Well, again, thank you for watching. And until the next time, take care, be safe, and be kind. Toodles. Bye-bye, y'all.